I think many of us have areas of sin in our lives where maybe the sin or whatever it is seems too deeply rooted that it appears like literally impossible to remove. What hits me about today's gospel is that God isn't an order taker here. The apostles say, "Give me more faith." But Jesus, as he always does, flips it. He says, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed you could barely see. He says you could tell a mulberry tree to uproot itself and plant in the sea, and it would obey. In other words, he's saying you already have this faith. Those mulberry trees in my life, the sin that feels too tangled, too deep, too planted, they can sometimes seem impossible to remove. If you look at the definition of faith, it's a belief and a deep trust in something or someone. Now, I don't think many of us have an issue with belief in God or belief in Jesus. I think what's harder is the trusting. Trusting that God can take away this sin, or as I like to call separation from God. Deeply knowing that he can if we simply hand it over to him. I think today's reflection is about looking at maybe areas in our life where maybe we aren't handing it all over to God, and how might our lives look different if we took that leap of faith. I'm Mike Young with Daily Lectionary. Thank you for listening.